All right, again here with a genuine great question. Look, I love these questions because, again, they're not being disrespectful. They're making a statement that is true to them. And you know what it says? It says the book has been written and rewritten many of times over the past 2,000 years. So yeah, I have my doubts. And the reason that I really did want to respond to this one is because a lot of people think this. And it sounds reasonable, but believe it or not, there's no evidence that point to this. As a matter of fact, it's a complete opposite. You know, when people talk about it, they make it seem like the Bible is passed down like a bad game of Chinese telephone. We don't have one copy that's changing into another, what we do have is there's thousands of manuscripts spread across different regions and language. And when scholars go through and they compare them, they find extreme high agreement, over 99%. As a matter of fact, the only things that really are different are things like word order or spelling or grammar. No, not a single core Christian doctrine, depends on a disputed verse, not one. And here's why that matters. In school, we learn about things and people like Julius Caesar and Aristotle, and we trust what we know on them based on far fewer manuscripts that were often written hundreds of years after the originals. Yet the Bible, it has more manuscripts, earlier copies, better preservation, and it's examined more critically than almost any other ancient text. So if someone rejects the Bible because it was rewritten, they would have to reject, well, we'll just say almost all of ancient history as well, because by historical standards, the Bible is stronger, not weaker. It's fair to have doubts. It's just important that these doubts actually line up to the evidence. And again, look, if you're listening to this, you have more questions, or anyone who watches this and they're like, hey, you know what? I actually have a question too. Look, if you don't want to post it publicly, I won't make a video about it. I'll respond to you over text. I'll send you a private message. Questions are good. The Bible invites questions. Christianity invites questions. I'm not here to call anyone out. And if you have a question and you want to message me privately, I'll answer your questions privately. I don't need publicity for any of it. I want to make sure that I can answer the questions that you have. And, I'm not here to argue with you about it. If you have a genuine question, if it's honest, if it's a respectable question,